Morning and welcome to this Juice and Java holiday special.
That's right. Stay tuned for a full hour as we pull out our tops of the year, and all that coming up.
Juice and Java starts right now. Good morning and welcome to the Juice and Java holiday special.
I'm Landon Wexler and Lilia Wood, and we are going to bring you, starting your morning list. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't noticed, we're feeling pretty festive today if you can't see our garbs, but looking pretty good.
Let's kick things off with the squeeze.
Sounds good.
Can you find the Gingerbread Men in Syracuse? The Gingerbread Gallery, the 34th annual Gingerbread Gallery, is open every day from 10 to 5 at the Erie Canal Museum. It's a perfect stop to satisfy your sweet tooth. Tons of tiny gingerbread displays lined up in the gingerbread lane at the exhibit. The gingerbread bakers were inspired by houses, trains, schools, and local historic buildings.
And if you're a dog person, then your holiday wish just came true. Tomorrow is a special day in Syracuse for men's best friend. This Sunday, December 8th, is the women's basketball team is going to be hosting Doggy Day at the Dome. Fans are encouraged to bring their furry friends to watch the team face UMBC in a 2 p.m. game.
There will be a doggy zone with representatives from local trainers, groomers, and shelters. Your four-legged friend will have plenty of space to play. If you plan on bringing a dog to the game, you must enter through gates A or C, and the dogs must remain on a leash the entire time. And though you might be able to go for a sleigh ride in this lovely weather, won't be able to do that one. Syracuse Parks and Recreations have you covered with the holiday hay rides. The event, which takes place today at Burnett Park from 6:30 to 8:30 in the evening, involves free horse-drawn carriages and a visit from Santa Claus. The event will also be held next Friday the 13th and Saturday the 14th at the exact same time.
And everyone has some non-perishable food items that they don't want to be sitting in their dorms over the winter break. Well, don't worry. Syracuse Inner Harbor is happy to take them off your hands this holiday season. Every day between now and December 13th, stop by the harbor to drop off non-perishable items as well as stocking stuffers and toiletries. All donations will be given to the Salvation Army in Syracuse. The drop-off location is at 328 West Kirkpatrick Street.
And heading back to campus, Syracuse University is getting into the holiday spirit with some music. This Sunday, Hendricks Chapel will be hosting their annual concert, but with a twist. This year's event will not feature one, but two concerts. The first will be at 4:30 and the second will be at 7:30.
The concerts will feature performances by the Syracuse University Symphony Orchestra and the Syracuse Singers, just to name a few. Admission is free to the public, but donations will be benefiting the Hendricks Chapel Outreach Program. Well, nothing says the holidays in central New York like a little bit of snow.
Gotta love it. And we definitely have a lot of snow here. Juice and Java correspondent Walker Simmons is live outside to tell us we can expect the flurries for the weekend festivities.
All right, thanks guys. Now just being out here on the weather deck right now, I can testify it is a very cold start to this Saturday morning. Pulling up temperatures right now, we're sitting at about 27 degrees. However, as we get into tonight, that's going to get to around 19 degrees. So temperatures overall are going to be in this high 20, low 19 area. It's going to be a much colder start to this day. And we're getting about some AM snow showers here, so just as you've been walking around campus this morning, you've probably noticed that staying bundled up is definitely going to be a priority. And just looking across the map here, these temperatures are pretty frequent, staying about the same. You can see some more drastic lowers in Rome. We get about 24 degrees in Cortland, 25. Overall, it's pretty frequent across the board. It's much colder in upstate right now. However, as we get into Sunday, there's going to be a drastic shift in the temperatures. Starting at 12 a.m., we're going to see temperatures around 19 degrees, but within even less than 24 hours, we go from 6 p.m., we see temperatures reach the 40s. Now, the biggest shift in this is going to be around 9 to 12 p.m. You can see temperatures go from 26 to even 38, so there's a big 10-degree jump there. Overall, it's going to get much warmer these next couple of days. Taking a glance at the 5-day forecast, you can even see we reach a high of around 48 on Tuesday. So from Sunday to Tuesday, you're going to get a weird switch in temperatures. It's going to be a little bit warmer. Great way to start off the finals week. However, we're going to get some precipitation in there too, so that's going to turn into some rain, and we'll get rain on Monday, and that'll even lead into Tuesday. However, Tuesday is going to start to cool down a bit. We're going to start to get back into these colder temperatures, so that rain will turn back into snow. And then as we get into Wednesday, Thursday, temperature's going to switch right back to what we're experiencing now. We're going to get lows of 17. It's going to get much colder. So staying indoors will definitely need to be a priority. I definitely am feeling it right now. From the weather deck, though, that is all I have for you. Walker, Simmons, back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Walker. It seems so cold out there, so come back inside and enjoy the holiday festivities.
Come on in, pal. It's time to come back. You're right, Lilia, now. It's, in fact, weather. As the weather gets colder, I think there's going to be a whole lot more homebodies coming around.
We have Juice and Java correspondent Liam Crowley here to tell us how people are finding all their holiday goodies from the comfort of their own homes.
Thanks, Lilia. As we wind down the final days of the 2010s, perhaps the most apparent change we've seen over the course of the decade has been the emphasis on consumer convenience, whether that's streaming television and music, utilizing rideshare services, or shopping online. And that last one has a massive holiday impact on the holiday season. Rather than deal with the hectic environment of malls and the stress of that specific item being sold out, people across the country are doing their holiday shopping in the comfort of their own living rooms. And online retailers, they're loving every second of it, especially Amazon Prime. 47% of online shoppers say that they don't want to pay for delivery, and with free 2-day shipping for Prime subscribers, you can expect to hear Alexa order 3 stuffed Baby Yodas quite a bit this month. As for those who don't have the luxury of free express shipping, statistics show that over 25% of customers abandon their online orders at checkout due to unexpected shipping costs being added at the last minute. As we inch closer to Christmas, more and more retailers are increasing shipping costs to guarantee delivery before December 25th. So you got to get on those online orders quick. Regardless, it doesn't get much more stress-free than ordering online. Shopping in pajamas, Michael Bublé on that surround sound. There's so much more convenience when Christmas comes to town. Guys, back to you.
Thank you so much, Liam. So, Landon, do you prefer Black Friday shopping or online shopping on Cyber Monday?
Well, I don't know, but Liam kind of has me convinced that I'm very excited to say that I'm going to stay in and do some holiday shopping online.
I agree. And great news, you can stay inside, but if you want to be a little more active while staying inside, our own Juice and Java correspondent Jonah Karp went around CNY to see how people stay active, even with the snow.
Snow. It's pretty cold. And when you're living in Syracuse,
frankly, it's a miserable time of year.
It can get pretty tiresome. And with record cold days this November, it's very easy to fall into that trap of staying inside and doing nothing. But what if there was a way to be active while staying inside? A place like far shot, archery, knife throwing, and the most popular attraction, axe throwing.
People are looking to get out and do fun things during the wintertime because frankly, it's a miserable time of year, and we try to fill that niche.
It drums up business even in the coldest of times, and that's a theme. Central Rock Gym has noticed the same pattern. The lower the temperatures, the higher the number of customers.
Here in Syracuse, people come out regardless of how much snow there is. We've never closed early for snow, and we're really proud of. I mean, if we have, I wasn't aware of it, but I mean, you'd be surprised. There'll be 2 feet of snow outside, and we'll be really busy in here.
During the nice weather, people are typically outside enjoying it, whereas in the winter, you know, there's definitely more limited options, so it definitely gets pretty busy in here during the winter.
In Syracuse, it's inevitable that you'd experience some bad weather. So maybe next time, instead of picking up your phone, pick up an axe. Or maybe a bow.
Or maybe try your hand at rock climbing. Either way, probably a better option than this. Jonah Karp, CitrusTV.
Jonah, I had no idea how athletic you were, man. After the break, it's all about your home holiday decorations.
We'll have Juice and Java correspondents Josh Meyers and Carmella Boykin in studio to tell us where you can get some decked out trees.
And also what type of presents we can expect under them this year. Juice and Java, we'll be right back.
Diabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have prediabetes. Big time.
Here's your check. Oh, you got it. You know, since I got rid of my car, I really enjoy walking.
Okay. Got it. No.
Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates.
Oh, you're home early.
You live with your mom?
That'll set your game back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Come on, it's not that hard.
My big man fingers are having a problem with these little tiny buttons.
Whoa, watch it there. Your blood pressure's gonna go through the roof.
Tell me about it. I'm trying to learn how to get it down. Instead, it keeps going up.
High blood pressure can increase the risk for heart attack or stroke. Learn how to keep yours at a healthy range.
Ever hear a voice command? Just say text barbershop to 97779.
That's not what I said.
Just give me that. Now my blood pressure's up.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. Just driving down the streets of Syracuse, you can see everyone's Christmas trees from the windows.
That you can. And however, Juice and Java correspondent Josh Meyers headed to the Syracuse Everson Museum Festival of Trees to see how all the Christmas tree pros are decorating this year.
It's the most wonderful time of the year at the Everson Museum of Art's 34th Annual Festival of Trees. Throughout this week, the museum displays dozens of different Christmas trees and wreaths created by the local artists and groups. The decorations on display are available for the public to purchase, and funds go towards educational and community outreach activities that the museum engages in. The Festival of Trees kicked off with a preview party on Thursday, along with several performances by choir, instrumental, and theater groups throughout the day. I caught up with volunteer chairperson Liz Herrick to discuss the event and how they celebrate the holiday season.
It's really a community event. We have over 130 exhibits, trees, wreaths, quilts, wall hangings, ceramics that have been donated by members of the community.
However, Herrick emphasizes the importance of the event to the community itself and the impact it has on hundreds of people each holiday season.
So what this event does is it brings people together at the museum to celebrate the art exhibits, the holiday displays, and music.
The Festival of Lights is truly an event that preserves the roles of art and creativity for the community and is fun for the entire family. And even the outside of the museum is decorated for the holiday season. For Citrus TV, I'm Josh Meyers. And tomorrow morning, the museum will be holding a Breakfast with Santa event from 9 to 11 a.m. At the event, kids can enjoy a visit with Santa, holiday craft making, and a chance to win some awesome prizes through raffles.
Thank you so much, Josh. I want to go to Breakfast with Santa. And once you pick out what you're going to decorate your tree, you need to find out what goes under the tree. So our Carmella Boykin is here to break down the most popular gifts we want to see this year. Carmella, what can we expect?
Well, Lilia, there are a lot of really cool things you can expect, but honestly, it depends on what category we're talking about. If we're talking technology, Apple's AirPods are definitely one of the hottest items. From Black Friday through Cyber Monday, it's estimated Apple sold 3 million pairs of standard and Pro AirPods combined. For context, it's estimated Apple sold around 60 million pods throughout the year. And if you know someone who's into cooking, the Instapot pressure cooker is quite the commodity. Different versions are both #1 and #2 in the #2 spots on Amazon's home and kitchen bestsellers list. In terms of toys and games, The Mandalorian has it locked down. This Baby Yoda Funko Pop figurine is the #7 selling toy and #1 selling action figure on Amazon right now. If you want a game, retro is the way to go. Do you remember playing with Light Bright, the little pegs you put into the light board? That's #2 on the Amazon Toys and Bestsellers list. And a close third is the classic guessing game, Guess Who? Another old school game in the top 10 is Jenga. So, at least according to Amazon, your childhood isn't dead yet. Another popular way to go is retro is with the Fujifilm Instax camera. This camera comes in at number 9 on Amazon's camera bestsellers list. And even though you have to buy the camera film to use it, at least you'll look cute on Instagram when you post pictures of your pictures on Instagram. Or if you want to become the joke of the internet, you could always buy your significant other a Peloton.
And I wouldn't mind one, just saying.
See, there's nothing wrong with a Peloton. I feel like it's really like a nice gift. But man, if you just like pop up with your significant other, no context,
just drop a few pounds.
A little shady.
There's a good way to do it and a bad way to do it. Doesn't seem like the ad.
This ad was a little sketch, but that's
in the meantime, don't discourage you from giving the Peloton to your significant other later on.
Absolutely. So now what we're going to have you guys do is, now you know what to give, we're going to have you try and wrap gifts and see who can wrap them the best.
Which gift? What's the gift?
The gift, in this case, is a mug. It's a Juice and Java mug. Absolutely fantastic. But the challenge here is, it's a really difficult shape.
Yeah.
So you have 1 minute and 30 seconds on the clock.
Wait, hold on. They can't start yet. Come on, take it easy.
And there's only one tape, so we're going to have to share it, I guess. But are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, that's sketchy, Landon. On your mark. Get set. Wrap.
All right, this isn't fair. Lil came from a wide variety of artists. Her mom wraps presents like a pro frequently, and it's just not fair. Linda has trained her for way too long.
That's totally fair. Now, we have 1 minute and 30 seconds for you guys to wrap this, but fun fact, the fastest man to ever wrap a gift, who holds the current world record, is 16.62 seconds. Hamda Abid Kareem of Pakistan holds, I believe it was a box. He wrapped a box, but ooh.
That disqualifies you.
More time, so to add for the little new elements that are going on.
I kind of want to do something like this, you know?
Ooh, it's creativity.
That's
okay,
not,
I like it.
That wasn't part of the plan, Mela. You said that you wanted it to be like a traditional gift.
Is that what you said? You used the word traditional?
No, but
as long as it's wrapped and it looks cute, you know?
Oh, it has to look cute?
With a little flair.
Gosh,
I mean, smoothness when you get a gift, I think, is a huge contender.
And wait, so I just read that Martha Stewart says you cannot cover things up with tape. Is that a thing?
Well, she says when you can't, yeah, exactly, basically. When you make a tear or something, it's not the best idea to cover your mistakes with tape because you can see it up. You can see it all.
And I would argue tape is the #1. It's the savior of the day of the season, you know?
Do you guys like going, you know, when you go to a store and they wrap something for you? Do you like that, or do you like to personalize it yourself?
Ooh, my sister wraps everything. She's fantastic at it. I have no good. Who wraps the things in your family?
My mom.
We quite literally have to wrap it up here. Thank you so much, Carmella. Appreciate it. But who won?
I would definitely have to say I give A+ to Lilia for flair. We've got flair. We've got smoothness. Landon, you put it in your best effort.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Carmella.
Wow, I cannot wait to see what you guys do for the holiday season and what you guys get me. I'm excited.
Okay, well, don't hold your breath, Landon. And when we come back, Juice and Java correspondent and host Gabrielle Caracciolo will tell us how you can be givers this holiday season and not just receivers.
Stay with us.
That my voice sounded like a possessed baby doll.
That no one would ever love someone as stupid as me.
That I was fat, ugly,
disgusting.
The effect of bullying is potent.
We will no longer be the silent majority.
Now, when you see online bullying, there's something you can do about it.
We're gonna take action with the I.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness.
I am a witness, and so are you.
Every time I hear the alarm bell go off in school, I think it's an air raid.
A lot of houses in our neighborhood have been destroyed. I like to close my ears and sing songs whenever the bombs come close.
I'm worried our new neighbors won't like us.
But I know it's all gonna be worth it. I just want my family to be safe. But these are not my words.
These are not my words.
These are not my words.
They said a bottle was just a bottle. That no one would ever notice me. But I knew I could be more. That one day, I would make people smile.
No matter your faith, no one can deny that this season and these winter months bring out the softer sides of people.
In studio to talk about how to give back this holiday season is Juice and Java host and correspondent Gabrielle Caracciolo.
Thanks, guys. Everyone knows that getting presents is great, but December is also known as being a time for giving. You buy presents to give to family members and friends, and it's a great time to give back to your community. You've probably seen these bins at local businesses around town collecting toys for tots, but did you know the program was founded back in 1947 and is run by the United States Marine Corps? They collect new unwrapped toys at thousands of locations around the country to bring to kids and make sure that everyone has something to unwrap on Christmas morning. Another familiar holiday sight, the kettlebell ringers of the Salvation Army, ringing their bells often outside grocery stores or at shopping centers, encouraging people to donate to those in need. Those donations go towards providing coats to the homeless, food for the hungry, and toys for kids in need. Nearly 130-year-old campaign used to rely on shoppers dropping spare change in their famous buckets, but people don't carry around as much spare change as they used to, and as technology is evolving, so is the Salvation Army. Since less and less people are carrying around cash, this year donors can use their smartphones to donate via Apple or Google Pay. All you have to do is scan a QR code on the kettlebell. And you've heard the expression that time is money. Well, if you don't have the money, as many college students don't, one thing you probably will have after finals are over, of course, is some time. So here are a few suggestions for how you can be generous with that time. You can serve meals at a local soup kitchen or with Meals on Wheels, visit kids at the nearest children's hospital, go caroling at a nursing home, make cards for soldiers spending the holidays overseas and away from their families. Now, I think personally, I used to always go caroling at nursing home. My Girl Scout troop used to go to a nursing home and go Christmas caroling for everybody there. They always got so excited to
They're the
see
best
us.
audience, I
yes.
swear.
Yes, because it doesn't matter how you sound. It's just they want to see some people, and you don't have to be a good singer. Anyone can do that.
Right. I didn't know how wholesome you guys were. You guys sang it. That's phenomenal.
What did you do to get back for the holiday season?
Don't call me out like that, Will. I think it's kind of sweet how they have the QR codes now. And that works for everyone. Not everyone has change on them anymore.
Not everybody's carrying around change,
Brilliant.
but you have your credit card, you have your phone, and so it's a really easy way to give back.
That's so smart. Thank you so much, Gabrielle.
Well, thank you so much. And season days. Go on, take it away.
The season is more than not just giving. Scientists at ESF are also giving the popular holiday food chestnuts a second chance.
Juice and Java correspondent Josh Meyers is telling us how this is happening.
We all know Nat King Cole's famous chestnuts roasting on an open fire line, but generations ago, a blight disease virtually wiped out all American chestnut trees. However, a new study of genetic engineering at the College of Environmental Science and Forestry is looking into restoring chestnut trees that once dominated forests from Maine to Georgia. Researchers at ESF are using gene modification to breed a new species of chestnut that is resistant to the fungi that destroyed the species 100 years ago. I spoke to Andy Newhouse, a graduate student at ESF, to discuss the American Chestnut Research and Restoration Project and their current progress in restoring the chestnut species.
The project has been going on at ESF for more than 25 years, starting with some really early work on chestnut, and then we've actually had transgenic chestnut trees in the ground for about 13 years now, I think, starting with some of the earliest ones, and then about the last 5 or 6 years we've seen really good enhanced blight resistance.
And the overarching goal for the American Chestnut Project is to revive chestnut species so that they can grow and thrive on trees like this one. After 25 years of experimentation and research, they are already seeing great progress in their project towards fully restoring the blight-resistant chestnut gene.
We already have some kind of larger scale experiments set up outdoors in natural environments, so we can be screening these, getting data before we start any sort of large scale plantings.
If the project could get a green light from environmental government agencies, we will soon be roasting chestnuts on an open fire for the holidays once again. For CitrusTV, I'm Josh Meyers.
Thank you so much, Josh. And with a lot of time spent getting, it's good to remember to give back during the holiday season, even if it's just some of those seeds.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And when we come back, we're going to show you how Juice and Java prepares holiday treats to give back to your fellow journalists here at Citrus TV.
Juice and Java, we'll take a quick break.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it?
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got? Or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, baby.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Taking care of a family member can lead to plenty of questions. Fortunately, there's a place to get the answers, for them and for you. Find articles, tips, and tools from experts and others who have been in your place. The Caregiving Resource Center at aarp.org/caregiving.
All right, guys, welcome back to Juice and Java. Lilia and Emily and I are kind of tired of singing. We sung with your brother for a little bit, but now it's time to kind of indulge a little bit instead of enchanting the world with our singing.
Yes, we're gonna make some holiday treats, right?
Yeah, so I thought that it'd be really fun to make chocolate-covered pretzels and put some peppermint on top to just get into the holiday spirit. So let's get started.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
What's step one?
Okay, so step one would be crushing the peppermint. So once we melt the chocolate and then dip the pretzels in the chocolate, we can put the peppermint on top. And that's pretty much all there is to it. And
pretty simple. It's a 1, 2, 3 step process.
This is like
right
the
there.
dorm, cheap way to eat fun holiday treats.
I'm excited.
Let's do it. How do we crush candy canes?
So usually we'll take them out of the plastic. That would be the first step, obviously. And then we put them in a bag, and literally any hard surface that you have, just literally crush them. Like it might get a little violent, but as long as the bag is
half
closed.
the fun. More than half the
yeah.
fun.
As long as the bag is closed, we should be good.
Let's see. So we put it in the bag.
And then you could put as many candy canes as you want, just as many as you feel will suffice for your.
And the point is, once the pretzels dip in the chocolate, and then we split, right. So it has to get pretty finely ground up, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Can you hear those sleigh bells ring-a-ling, ching-ting, ting-a-ling too? Oh, lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
It's
So
gonna
would
get
you fill it
hot,
to the
but-
top?
Fill it like it's gonna go down because they melt.
Show us the way. Show us the way real quick. All right.
So we just dip it in?
So let it just dip it in.
Okay.
And then put it on the.
Okay, Emily, so you told us that this takes around 2 hours
Yeah,
before
right
they harden and you're ready to eat. But we're gonna keep them in overnight so we can bring them to our friends at Juice and Java and see what they think.
Sounds like a plan.
And here is the finished product then, and I've been eating these all day because we made them at my house. Do you want to try some?
I've had like 17 of these, but I'm kind of down.
Shout out to Juice and Java correspondent Emily Karp for helping us make these cheap Christmas treats for the whole JJ crew. What do you think, Landon?
Let's see. Delicious. And when we come back, we're switching it from the sweet to the superstitious. That's right, astrology has been taking over the online world and the collegiate world for quite some time. Correspondent Aaron Lyons will be in studio to tell us how the pseudoscience fits into the holiday season. Stay with us.
go. We're gonna go out there in the rain. You're gonna get wet. All right, here we go. Okay, quick. Oh yeah, yes. So much fun. Mwah. We're getting so wet.
No.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for information on how to provide even better care for the person who wants to take care of you.
And just about everybody gets a little superstitious around the holiday season, and nobody knows astrology like a college kid.
No one knows astrology like Aaron Lyons, Juice and Java Correspondent, is here to tell us what your star sign means for this most wonderful time of the year. And what do you got for us?
Well, there's 12 zodiac signs. We may not be able to get through all of them, but the first one we're going to talk about is Sagittarius season. We're in it right now. So if a Sagittarius is in your life, they're likely very independent, very positive, and they're probably making the rounds at every single holiday party. They're really looking forward to New Year's. If you're a Sagittarian Secret Santa, don't panic. You could get them a plane ticket going literally anywhere. They'll take it. Now, Capricorn season starts right after this season, and Lilia is a Capricorn. Everything a Capricorn does is super organized. And Lilia does everything color-coded, except it's just different shades of yellow. There's nothing a Capricorn loves more than getting a little bit more organized with more competition. So grab them a fun trivia game to play that they can show off while still having fun. Now, next up is Aquarius season, sorry. This season starts in the new year on January 21st, and that's where things start to get a little bit weird. Aquarians are intelligent, but a little unusual. So, most of them were probably born in Area 51, honestly. If you're completely stuck on what to get an Aquarian, just get them something you wouldn't give anyone else.
No?
An aquarium?
Not an aquarium?
I mean,
You wouldn't give that to anybody else.
Exactly.
Right.
So, next up are Pisces. They will cry on Christmas, Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, and every day in between. They're probably crying right now, honestly. What you should get them is a lifetime supply of tissues and a really soft teddy bear. Now, after Pisces, we have Aries. Can you guys guess what sign I am?
Is
that?
No. September 11th is your birthday, and you are not a Libra, but
a Virgo. Let's move on.
Go home.
Aries are the babies of the zodiac. They're cheerful, high energy, and just like babies, they kind of have temper tantrums. So get them some boxing gloves for Christmas. Just don't be there when they want to try it out. After that, we have the Taurus. So they're stubborn, sweet, a little materialistic, and they like a lot of luxury. So get them that gourmet hot chocolate with lots of marshmallows. And after that, we have Gemini. It's my little brother is one. So they're smart, communicative, and a little bit devious. So get them 2 tins of face cream because they are two-faced. And they need one for each face.
Oh, man. Might lose some viewers after that one.
Maybe. After that, there's Cancers. They're emotional, caring, and a little bit shy. A chunky knit blanket would be best for them when they feel like they need to hide away from the rest of the world. And as for Leos, they're bold, assertive, and completely self-absorbed. So a mirror, that's what I think you should get them, but
You're not a Leo?
No, unfortunately. Yeah, you know. And on to Libras.
Libra season,
Landon,
baby.
Sunny, our executive producer. This station is basically under siege by Libras. They're very balanced, indecisive, charismatic. They're really the life of the party. So if you're stuck on what to get them for Christmas, they'd like lip gloss and probably a lot of compliments. They thrive on those. And the most intense sign of the zodiac is Scorpio. They're secretive, charming. You should get them a wine glass. You won't know what's in it. It could be wine, cranberry juice,
Wait,
blood.
this is Frank. This is perfect.
Yeah.
He's a red wino. Wow.
That actually works out really well. Wow.
So the most important sign of all is Virgos.
Slight bias there.
We're practical, smart, and very cold as ice.
Self-absorbed.
So,
that just wasn't in order until this point,
No,
so
it
it's a little
wasn't.
suspicious.
So what do you guys think I want for Christmas?
A crown, because you're You
No.
think you're the top? No, you are. You're great. You're great. But
What do you think?
A new computer, because you have one for like dinosaurs.
Yeah, I really do want one. I asked my mom for a tea kettle. That's all I have on the Zodiac.
Okay, well, we'll remember to get your tea kettle if we ever have you for Secret Santa.
No doubt. Spilling tea frequently. Thank you so much, Erin.
Dang, I feel like I just went to a professional lecture.
I don't. I do not. Yeah, I learned so much too. And coming up, we get to learn even more when we go up against fellow Juice and Java hosts Gabrielle Caracciolo and Morgan Frau, and get quizzed by Juice and Java correspondent Ryan Baker about holiday movies.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day, I found out I have something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Juice and Java, Christmas Day is one of the most popular days of the year for Americans to go to the movie theater. The holiday season is a good day for the Hollywood box office. Studios will often try to release their biggest movies in December. However, it is also a time that we love not only blockbusters, but also holiday movies. This year alone, Hallmark released 40 original movies, and Netflix released 17 Christmas and movie specials. While this content overload may seem extreme, Hallmark saw the strongest month of growth in the last 17 years last December. Whether it's predictable plot lines or the general feel-good nature of movies, it's contents that we as consumers love. While I may not necessarily be the biggest fan of the Hallmark Channel, I do love holiday classics, so we are going to be having a little friendly competition here between our sets of hosts here at Juice and Java. And guys, the rules are simple. I'm going to ask a question, you're going to take the holiday gavel, and whoever gets it first is going to get to answer the question. Ready?
It's going to get physical, but I'm in it.
Yeah.
I'm a little competitive.
Very competitive.
Let's keep our hands to ourselves, guys, right? All right, so for the first question, with a box office total of $285.76 million, what is the highest grossing movie of all time?
Endgame. That's not a holiday movie, but it's Endgame.
I was going to give you...
Can I steal?
Yes.
Home Alone.
Ding, ding, ding. 1 point for Team Gabrielle.
If you want a fun fact.
I was giving...
Gabrielle.
First two questions have multiple choice answers. You didn't let me finish. You guys grabbed it too quick, but
we got it right.
But you killed it. You killed it. Yeah.
All right,
So
all
the
right.
next one you do have options, and the rest of them are going to be open-ended. All right. Question 2. What is the name of Buddy the Elf's father in the 2000 Christmas comedy Elf? A. Walter Hobbs. B. Ben Dodd.
Wait, he
or
didn't
C.
finish yet.
Walter Smith.
Walter Hobbs.
That was tough.
I'm going to give that one to Lilia because she did grab the gavel first. But
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
But
Is that the narwhal?
Yes.
I do ask that we, kind of
my
wait till I finish the
favorite
question.
holiday movie of all time.
Okay. Question 3. Question 3. Who voices 6 of the characters in the Polar Express?
Wait, he hasn't read the...
He said there were no choices for after the first
Then give me
two.
the hammer.
No, it's Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks.
Correct. That's 2 points, Gabrielle, 1 point, Lily and Landon.
Gosh darn.
Question 4. In the 1983 Christmas comedy A Christmas Story, young Ralphie Parker's only wish for Christmas is this.
It's a gun. It's a type of air rifle.
Hold on. No.
Landon?
Red Ryder airsoft gun.
Yes, that is Red Ryder BB gun.
Ah, let's go.
I've never seen that movie.
Well, if you want to get cultured, that's...
Okay,
that's
if you want to get cultured, it actually takes place in Cleveland, Ohio, and I've been to it.
Amazing.
big.
All right, guys, question number 5. What actor played the main character, Willie Stokes, a.k.a. Bad Santa, in the movie Bad Santa?
It's not a classic.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Correct.
How'd you
Good
know
job.
that?
All right, so
I'm
we're
entertained.
at 3 points, Gab and Morgan, and 2 points, Lilia and Landon. For the final question, let's hope we don't tie here. What actor debuted the now classic Hanukkah song on the Saturday Night Live in 2008?
Adam Sandler, baby! Let's go! Oh, you're very.
knew
You
that
guys are.
too.
All right, so it's looking like we have a tie between our hosts. They are equally knowledgeable in the holiday movie realm. Proud of you guys. Good job. Hope you had fun with that.
I'll quiz you on the Hallmark movies next, so just watch out.
Oh God, I don't think I'm ready for that.
First, Ryan, awesome tie. Good game, guys. I'm sorry, I got a little more competitive.
Good game, good
but we
game.
made it through. Good game, guys. And I'm happy we got to get some Christmas spirit. Perfect.
All right. Yes, it was a lot of fun reminiscing about all these holiday films, but when we come back, we're going to take you guys to the Syracuse stage. We got to go behind the scenes at the holiday musical Beauty and the Beast.
Juice and Java, we'll be right back.
I see you mobbing over her. Let's go. Let's mob. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, we mobbing. Come on, girl. Let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl. Hey, let's crawl. Hey, yo, let's crawl.
We're here at the Syracuse stage, and while Syracuse has a lot of holiday traditions, there's not that many that you can sing along to.
That's right, but luckily SU Drama and the Syracuse stage came together to co-produce Beauty and the Beast. Now, we talked to different students and wanted to figure out what it's like to balance schoolwork and performing. Take a look. All right, Lilia and I are at the Syracuse stage with Alex Keene and Ryan Byrne. And now here we are. We want to learn a little bit about what you guys do for the show. So, Alex, you are a lady with a cane.
In the beginning, I am a villager. So basically, the story begins, and our job is to get the audience, like get everybody on the same page and in the world of Beauty and the Beast. So
still have your cane?
No,
Okay,
Donna took it away.
They took it away,
She
didn't
did.
they?
The director
But your
was just
character
like,
name
she
is
said,
Lady with a Cane.
Yeah, I know. She said your wig. She said you don't look old. You're not injured. Let's take the cane away. I was
Understandable.
like that's fine with me. Then I'm played again, and we end the show as humans, and we're like, yay, the spell's
Spoiler
broken.
alert, spoiler alert.
Sorry. Oh my gosh.
Oh my-
Well, if you don't know Beauty and the Beast, I'm sorry.
Good God.
So it's just, then how are you guys balancing all this? Because also like finals week is going on. If anyone didn't know that.
Do you want to go first?
It is a unique challenge to balance. This show, during the process, we were rehearsing from 4 to 10 p.m. 6 days a week.
Mm-hmm.
And now that we're in shows, we have 9 shows a week.
Even though like you're in a show, you're still like always either you have, your survival job that you're working on the side, or you're having to prepare all these auditions for the next project that you're going to be in. The experience and the training that this department gives through experience like this.
All right, guys, so it's the holiday season.
And the vibes need to be there. The holiday vibes need to be there. So around the stage, you see Christmas trees and all that. And around here, how does this play align with the holiday season?
Yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but there is like a certain like vibe. Like
I think it's the magic.
Yeah.
That it's
Goes
like
with the season?
bursting out of the seams of this show. Like every technical element, like the transformations that happen in this show. It's like one of those things where you just have to like sit back and like let it take you away. And I feel like that's the same thing with the holidays, you know?
It's Christmas magic.
Yeah. We've had such a great time talking about and working on the show. Now check out some of the magic we've created on stage.
Tale as old as time, true as it can be, as old as time, song as old as rhyme, beauty and the beast. Off to the cupboard with you now, chick. It's past your bedtime. Good night, love.
I could listen to them sing that song like a million times.
I could sing it 100 million times. We're just doing that right now.
But now if you guys were too distracted by the music to write down the show dates, Beauty and the Beast will be playing at the Syracuse stage through January 5th.
For more information about ticket sales, go to Syracuse Stage box office Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
And coming up, Landon and I got inspired by all that singing we heard at the Syracuse stage yesterday.
We absolutely did. We decided to team up with Juice and Java correspondent Jonah Karp and our executive producer Sonny Balkin to bring a little Christmas spirit to Syracuse. We'll be right back.
Did you hear about the pony with a sore throat? He was a little horse. Can I tell you a cat joke? Just kidding. Why couldn't the Wait, why was the basketball court all wet? Why? Because the players kept dribbling all over it. Where do cats go on vacation? New York.
They call me MAXIE, but I prefer tripod. I was your above-average four-legged homie, and then wham-bam minivan. Some people pity me. Now that's lame. I still run, fetch, and swim. And the ladies love me. I'm the ultimate wingman. Just don't ask me to high five.
Welcome back to Juice and Java. Nothing says the holidays like giving people surprises that they don't want.
Yeah, no doubt about that. We did just that. We in the Juice and Java crew, we teamed up with Juice and Java correspondent Jonah Karp and our executive producer Sonny Balkin to sing a little Christmas magic into snowy old Cuse.
All right, guys, welcome to the Juice and Java holiday special. We're here with our two lovely hosts, Landon and Lilia, JJ correspondent. Jonas, just introduce yourself, that's okay. And me, who is the executive producer of Juice and Java. Right now, we're doing surprise caroling to get us into the holiday spirit, and we have a friend in there who doesn't know it, a fellow producer, and we're about to just carol the heck out of her. So.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. And I don't want about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. Oh, baby, all I want for Christmas is you. JJ.
Alright, so we made it to Booth Residence Hall, which, you know what, around the dorms, they need a little bit of holiday cheer, right? So we came to the right place, let's go carol some people.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. Silent night, holy night. I just want you for my own,
More than you could ever know.
my wish come true. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, Santa's whistling.
We spread as much holiday cheers as we could possibly do this time around.
Yeah, I'm sweating.
I'm
also
very out of
in
breath
right now.
I think we got a couple of good, genuine reactions, and I think just the way we wanted to wrap up the year.
Yeah.
All I want for Christmas is our best. Honestly, let's go drink some eggnog, we'll replenish, and we'll get back out there maybe next year.
No doubt. Happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays.
Wow, I can't believe I can still talk after all of that singing. That was a lot. I was sweating.
Sweating was an understatement. Now, thankfully for you and for all of us, we're not done talking yet. Juice and Java correspondent Greg Bradbury. Greg will be in studio up next talking about the top tweets of the decade. Juice and Java, we'll be right back.
They'll test you. Try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Leaving hot coals improperly extinguished can cause a wildfire.
Hey guys, it's Smokey!
It looks as if Smokey is going to use the drown, stir, drown, and feel technique. After the first drown, a good start. Next, another drink. And finally, a close feel.
Is it cool? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Smokey, catch. Oh, my bad, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
We are just weeks away from the start of the 2020, which means the decade is coming to a close.
Yeah, oh my gosh. And now so many things happened this last 10 years, from Tinder coming about in 2012, changed college really forever, to memes and so much more.
We want to bring in our Juice and Java correspondent, Greg Bradbury, for a look back at what has changed.
Greg, what is happening, pal?
Yeah, guys, I mean, it has been quite the decade. So much has changed, not just here at Citrus, but throughout really the world in these years. And some of the things, you know, I always like looking at my Spotify Wrapped, who you listen to.
Who was it?
Mine was Avicii.
Top of the decade?
Top of the decade, okay. Avicii, and same with 2019. I mean, I just listen to that stuff on repeat. But in terms of the music I listen to, it really hasn't changed, but a lot for me has changed. So here's a video of me from 10 years ago.
Choco taco good?
Yeah, really good.
Like how good? Look at me.
Really good.
Like seriously.
Really good.
Love it.
Love it.
Was that a Choco Taco?
That was a Choco Taco.
That's Greg's diet. You know, he goes from, what is it, pizza, chicken nuggets.
His diet hasn't changed at all. It hasn't changed. You know that kid that was on TV? He was the voice of
Team
Umi Zoom. This kid's a famous guy. Oh my gosh.
So that was you 10 years ago?
That was me about, I would say about 10 years ago at the pool, just enjoying a nice little Choco Taco as I was, you know, taking a nice break from the water, and that was my mom's voice you could hear. So shout out Monica. And a lot has changed with me, and I know a lot has changed with you guys as well. And I think we have just a little bit of something we can show you as well. Yes. So here is Landon 10 years ago. Landon, take it away on this one.
So what's the phone? I know so a lot changed technology. What is that?
All right, that I think is what they call it might have been a flip phone. I'm not even sure. Well, that or one of those Envies, like the little flippies. But you see this photo right here? My grandma's actually watching, so it's her bathroom. It was the biggest bathroom in the place. I was 8th grade, and I had been watching Jersey Shore, and that's Lil.
Yeah, yellow was my favorite color. I actually still wear that shirt to bed a lot. I wore that for Halloween. It was a smiley face this year, so.
Oh,
That was me graduating 5th grade. I can't believe that was like the entire decade. That feels like a really long time ago.
Really long time ago. Feel old yet?
Seriously. Oh my gosh.
So now, lots of highlights from the past decade. What were your guys' individual highlights?
Go for it.
You go first.
No, you go first.
You go first.
You go.
Oh.
All right. I'd say the top highlight of mine would be, I guess, getting here. And in high school, I didn't really know where I was really headed, and then to go to community college for 2 years, and then here to be at Syracuse, Juice and Java-ing it with you guys. That's the moment of the decade right there.
Okay, well, my moment of the decade was my 17th birthday when little Alexander came to my house, and Alexander, he actually is the star of Juice and Java, so we can just sit here and pretend that we are, but we're not. So that is my highlight, him. And now he's almost 5, so I'm a proud mom.
So for my highlight, there's been a lot of change. I think, the first 10 years of my life, it was a lot about family, but the next 10 years has been a lot about my friends and all the friends that I've met, not only here, but in high school. So I know I have a little video here with some of them. So there's me at my high school graduation with some of my best friends, Mike Bright in the middle. And then here are 2 of people here at Citrus who are very important to me, Victoria Bolay and Isha Batu. And then here we have Landon and Lilia, as well as Frank and Amber. You guys rock.
Oh,
and then here we are, guys, just last week.
I'm an outfit repeater and you're exposing me.
It's about time. It's about time Lil got exposed for outfit repeating. But that's one heck of a squad, man. And it's been phenomenal having you as a news director, a friend, and everything all in between. And I guess a good person to take portraits too.
Here's to the next decade, okay?
Yeah, so that's everything for me. But really thank you guys a lot. So really,
of course,
really love having you here, and I'm gonna miss you.
That is it right now, but we're right back in just a few minutes. Greg, thank you very much.
Dad, they took over my bedroom. Come on, come on. Okay, Dad. 1, 2, 3. Dad! You saved me. Dad?
Are you okay?
I'm fine, dear.
Your hero needs you now, and AARP is here to help. Find the care guides you need at aarp.org.
All right, so this is not only the last show of the decade at Citrus TV, but is their 3 last show ever.
I guess it is.
It's Sunny, our executive producer, and Vic, basically everything. I don't know what you haven't done.
She's like the godfather of Citrus.
Yeah, I still don't want to mess with her. 5 foot, but the toughest 5 feet I'll ever meet. You'll ever meet.
You're 5 foot. You stand more like a 5'5" solidly.
But yes, so
it's Landon's last show too.
Yes.
Landon, the first time that I met Landon, I couldn't be his friend because I was so suspicious of how positive he was as a person. I just couldn't accept that it was real, but it is. He's really that nice.
He really is real. He's a real boy. And I didn't know I'd be out here, so I'm gonna cue you guys from in the studio. We have some VL of Vic today coming in her last time at Juice and Java. Take a look at that. Wow, look at her go.
My card didn't work. Look at that.
Oh no! But perseverance, that's what Vic is. Walking down. And also we have a little surprise for Landon. We're about to show you the first ever Juice and Java segment that you ever did. So
yikes.
Let's show that.
Juice and Java.
Landon Wexler is in studio to tell us what's hitting the box office in the upcoming weeks. Landon, what do you got?
Guys, thank you. It's nearing the end of 2017, which means you can expect the film scene to be dominant per usual. Hitting the theaters now or soon, you'll see a couple of Halloween horror films, a heartwarming story about a war hero, the return of a Marvel superhero, and some classic holiday comedies. Let's start with my least favorite genre, horror. I mean, not sure what the appearance is.
I'm gonna miss you guys so much. I don't know what we're gonna do next semester. Who's gonna make our timelines, right? Every Brexit show, every breakfast story.
Who's going to do Citrus and Vic leaves?
So this is our last show ever, actually, because Vic's leaving, so we're leaving.
But oh my gosh, but that's all the time we have for the rest of Juice and Java this year, this decade. Don't forget to tune in to 2020 and next year content. Follow us on Twitter and all our social media. The last time, so long.